Hello, lovers! Tranna Wintour here. Welcome back. It's so fabulous to be back after our little 2-week hiatus. It's been a great week of videos from my fellow vloggers who I adore, and I'm happy, as always, to be having this lovely exchange with all of you gorgeous people. So let's just get right down to business, shall we? Today, we're talking about an interesting, complicated topic. We are talking about cheating. I know. How many of you have been cheated on? Sorry to hear that. I've never been cheated on because I know how to keep a man interested. I'm just kidding. I haven't been cheated on because I have never been with a man long enough to be cheated on. But that's a whole other story. Let's not even go there. I don't want to talk too much about my love life or lack thereof. Happily single, independent bitch, no time for a man, I'm busy, I don't have time to be cheated on, I don't have time for this drama. Try to keep that to a minimum in my life. Minimum. Can't talk today. So, where should we begin? I feel like my main experiences with this topic have really been through pop culture and the way that cheating is portrayed in movies and TV. Growing up, a big obsession of mine was soap operas, and of course, soap operas is just one affair after another, and there is a kind of glamour to an affair, let's be honest. The illicitness, the secretive nature of the moment, the passion, the sexy outfits. It can be a glamorous moment, I hate to admit it. Don't want to be insensitive to those of you who have been cheated on, because obviously there's, an ugly side to it, of course. I'm just talking on a superficial level right now. All of my favorite movies are about a love triangle. Fatal Attraction, hello. One of my ultimate favorite movies. Glenn Close is just so relatable, so human, and can't you just relate to that character? Or is she a little bit too crazy for you? I love that character, one of my favorite movie characters ever. I'd just love to be best friends with her. Not. Another movie that I love, Unfaithful. Oh my god, and by the same director as Fatal Attraction, Adrian Young, if I'm not mistaken. Fatal Attraction and Unfaithful are really two of my favorite movies. Again, I love, the glamour of an affair, the sexiness. One of my favorite scenes in Unfaithful is early on, when Diane Sexy Lane is caught in a windstorm in New York City, and she's wearing this, sexy trench coat, and the wind is just blowing it up and blowing her skirt up and revealing those sexy Diane Lane legs. Oh my god, those legs are to die for. And, she's just caught in this wind, and it just blows her into the arms of Olivier Martinez. Every time I'm out and it's windy, I always think of that moment, and I think of how much I wish the wind would blow me into the arms of a sexy Frenchman. That has yet to happen. Who knows, maybe the next windstorm, my dreams will come true. And Diane Lane's character, and I'm sure that this is probably the case for many women in that character's position, Diane Lane is a sexy, vibrant woman who is stifled by her life in the suburbs with her boring Richard Gere husband. The lady needs to be seen sexually by a young man. She needs to feel alive again. She needs a little passion. She needs a little glamour. She needs a little excitement. I don't fault her for it. I don't fault any lady who finds herself in that position, and I know that I hold a very double standard, because as soon as I hear about a man cheating on a lady, I just fucking lose it. Like Gavin Rossdale cheating on Gwen Stefani. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Gwen Stefani, this gorgeous, talented, fun, sexy lady being cheated on. If Gwen is being cheated on, there's no hope for the rest of us. And before I go any further with this, there's something that I forgot. Just getting back to, you know, the way that love triangles are depicted in film and television and all of that craziness. If the movies have taught me anything, and you should keep this in mind if you're thinking of cheating on someone, what the movies have taught me is that in the context of a love triangle, someone always ends up dead. Keep that in mind. Someone always ends up dead. Think of any movie that you've ever seen about a love triangle. Someone has ended up dead. I wish that I could have told that to Gavin Rossdale 3 years ago before he started shacking up with the fucking nanny who's a total Gwen wannabe. Oh my god. And this is the thing. A lot of people say that, you know, there's something missing in a relationship when there's an affair happening, and often I would agree that, you know, that is very well likely the case. But I think there are so many cases, especially of men cheating on women, where it just comes down to weakness, opportunity, and greed. And when you look at someone like Gavin, and again, obviously I don't fucking know these people, but I'm just inferring from what I know about their relationship through the media. But, you know, Gavin and Gwen were this couple that really seemed to have it all. You know, they're both sexy. They've, you know, I think from the time that they started dating, including the time that they were married, totals about 20 years. I mean, they really built a life together, and they have a family together. They have 3 children. Gwen just had a newborn 20 months ago. And you can tell from all the songs that she's written about him over the years just how much she loves him, and he's so fucking lucky to have the coolest girl in the world. But that wasn't enough, and that seems to be the case quite frequently with these fucking straight men, is that it's never enough. It doesn't matter to be with an amazing woman, a sexy woman. That's not enough. They need the new. And often with straight guys, it's not even about someone being so attractive that they can't resist. It's not even about that. Straight men will just stick it in wherever they can, and I'm sorry, I don't trust them. And I know I'm speaking unfairly in absolutes, and I'm sure there are many straight guys who have never cheated on their girlfriends, but that possibility is always there. I don't trust straight men. I feel like, I mean, do you? Do you think that, can anyone really, and I mean, let's open this up a little bit. I don't want to be so, I don't want to just target straight men, but I mean, we're all to a certain extent weakened by our nature as sexual beings, that, you know, desire and excitement that comes from being sexually attracted to someone, when there's sexual chemistry between you and another person. Of course, that's always exciting. Some people just can't keep it in their pants. I don't know. I don't know what to make of affairs and cheating. I think that the most important thing is, when it comes to relationships, is just to have respect for your partner. That is just, and why does anyone have to even say that? Isn't that a fucking given? Isn't that so obvious? But clearly it's not. Again, going back to Gavin, this is someone who was with the same person for 20 years, built a family with that person, and then turns around and completely humiliates that person. Where is the respect? Where is the decency? This is someone that you claim to love and care about, and this is how you treat them? Fuck that. I'm sorry. If you have lost sexual interest in your partner, just be upfront about it and decide how you want to move on, or just end it. People are just so fucking greedy. They want to keep the stability of the relationship they're used to, but they also want the thrill of the new, and you can't have it all, unless, you have an open relationship. And I know people with open relationships, and it's not always the solution, and those relationships have their own complications as well. So there's no way of neatly tying this up. There's no one solution for any couple when it comes to these situations. It just comes down to respect and love for your partner, and just that's what you need to keep in mind. And I don't know what else to tell you. If I were to find myself in a relationship with a man, a committed relationship, and honestly, I don't want one. I'm a busy girl. I'm an independent bitch. I don't have fucking time to have a man attached to my hip. I don't have time to be cheated on. I don't have time for this drama. I have a life of my own to lead. But if I did find myself in a committed relationship and my partner showed me the kind of disrespect that Gavin Rossdale has shown Gwen Stefani, and the billions of other men that have come before him that have shown the same kind of disrespect to their partner, to quote Jessica Simpson from The Newlyweds, which I used to love, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, to quote her, I will shoot his dick off. Let's end it there. Bye.